Hello, everyone. It's Linda Lippin here with myth number 4 about Pilates and osteoporosis. As you know, I am the CEO and founder of Linda Lippin Pilates and also of the Strong Bones Pilates Osteoporosis program. And myth number 4 is one that's very interesting to me, and that is the myth that all spine rounding or all spine flexion is bad for folks with osteoporosis. Now, much spine flexion is bad for folks with osteoporosis, and I spoke about that a little bit in the last video on myth number 3. However, there are times when we are in unloaded flexion or can go into unloaded flexion. And these are places where I encourage my clients to go. And I did not make this up. Okay. This is, scientifically based. If you look at any of the osteoporosis websites for the United States Department of Health or for the British Department of Health, you will see the same information where unloaded flexion is actually encouraged because it is nice to be able to give the spine a place to move, right? And to move in a way that's familiar and in a way that the body can crave, but that doesn't put you at risk for a thoracic crush fracture. Okay. And those places are places where the spine is unloaded. Now, what does that mean? That means that kind of you're working against the gravity instead of with it. So if you think about the fact that, say, a roll up or a full sit up or rolling on your spine is contraindicated or not good for osteoporosis, instead, be on all fours. So if you're on all fours, so your stomach is towards the floor, then it's hard work to pull your abdominals up and in and round your spine. And in that position, it is safe. Okay. In that position, you are not at the risk of pushing into those vertebrae and having gravity and your body weight do the work of crushing the already weak bones. Okay. When you're on all fours, or if you're strong enough, if you're hinged over in a forward fold hinge, or in a deadlift position where you're standing on your 2 feet, but your torso is completely parallel to the floor with a flat spine. Okay. Those are positions where you can actually go into the flexion and extension. You cannot do that from sitting. You cannot do that from standing. You cannot do that lying on your back, but you can do it when you're on all fours. You can do it if you're up in a hip hinge downward dog. Okay. And again, your stomach and chest are toward the floor. In that position, you can go into some upper back flexion and upper back extension. And it's fine because, again, you're working against gravity. You're working in an unloaded place for your spine. Okay. So, myth number 4, all spine rounding is bad for osteoporosis. Simply not the case. Much spine rounding is bad for osteoporosis, but not all. And I include a lot of the good spine rounding in my Strong Bones programming because it's really delicious and people miss it. So if you have been unsure about where and how or why to round your spine or what to do in modifying your exercises, I encourage you to, number 1, go to my website, lindalippin.com, and click on Strong Bones. And number 2, head on over to my free Facebook group called Strong Bones Pilates. And within that group, you can go into guides, and there is a slew of information on Pilates for osteoporosis, on Pilates for back pain, on Pilates for neck and shoulder pain, and on all the ways that women over 50 or women under 50 with low bone density can be feeling and functioning better for the long hall. And I really look forward to seeing you there.